Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel again. I'm Tassos. What we do here is play video games, talk about them, and sometimes even both. I know I forgot to switch on these baddies back there, but yeah, if you like stuff like that, press like and subscribe. It helps this channel grow. And without further ado, let's move on with our video. In a series that started off quite clumsily on how to beat Vega, last time we covered how to beat Guile's AI and DJ's AI. With DJ, it was just Super Street Fighter 2 and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Today, we're going to be covering yet another character, and that was requested quite a bit. Today, we're covering T-Hawk. Now, T-Hawk, his full name is Thunderhawk, as far as I know, has this really simple but nice plot about his character. Essentially, 30 years before Street Fighter 2, the events of Street Fighter 2, his tribe's land, because he's a Native American, T-Hawk, was attacked by Sadalu and a younger M. Bison back in the day, and his father was killed. So this is like a personal affair for T-Hawk, for Thunderhawk. He goes into the tournament and he wants to get revenge and eventually restore his land, his tribe's land. So very simple, very effective. And in the Alpha series, I think another subplot has been covered as far as T-Hawk goes, is like he's trying to salvage a young tribeswoman, like in the name of Julia, who has become one of Bison's puppets, along with Kami. Those who know the plot. I wouldn't be getting too much into it because I'll fall into mistakes because I don't know every little tidbit perfectly. But anyways, today we're covering T-Hawk. T-Hawk is this big lumbering guy, like 7.8 foot. Like, good lord, like he's a giant lumbering dude. Like he's a grappler. Basically, he's like a wrestler type of character that also has a couple of moves that help him get away from that mold of just simply a wrestler, which is like trying to differentiate him quite a bit from the likes of Zangief, let's just say. And does he succeed in that? Well, I think he's a very interesting character, but I don't really think that he's been utilized much. But I will say this, his AI can be quite annoying to quite a few people, and I totally understand the request behind this whole matter, how to beat T-Hawk's AI. I also got another request to see something else other than Ryu and Ken, and the basic reason I was doing Ryu and Ken on how to beat the other characters, it's like those are the characters that most people get more easily used to, and they have very effective moves in the game. And, I also get the idea that, I want to see how you can beat them using some kind of other character. And I will try my best with the characters I know how to play at least at an adequate level to show you guys how you can utilize them, and maybe using some tricks here and there to be able to bypass certain characters. And doing so, I might also uncover some of the quirks that these characters have when you try to control them. So, yeah, today I'm going to be covering how to beat T-Hawk, and since it's also Super Street Fighter, it's just Super Street Fighter and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I found this occasion to just implement this into this tutorial, if you can even call it that, on how to beat T-Hawk, also using, apart from Ryu and Ken, also using Chun-Li and, drumroll, Vega. You didn't see that coming. So, yeah, without further ado, let's move on Super Street Fighter 2 and how you can deal there with T-Hawk using, I think I used Ken for this one, for the first part, and then for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I used Ryu. Let's see that first. So, let's see Ken versus T-Hawk. First thing that you gotta know is, like, he will try to move closer to you. You have to be wary, and you have to counter him with a low fierce kick. And this is his weakness, actually. When he has these two moves. This one that you just saw that I counter with a Shoryuken, and another one, this one, that on his way down, you're gonna hurt him a lot. Also, when he's doing that, because he repeatedly does that, you can counter with a really fast flying kick. You don't really need to do, see, like here, you don't really need to do the Shoryuken. I know it's not the first thing that will pop into your mind. So I think the second round I'm doing a lot better. I'm being patient. I don't move as much. I wait for his moves. This is key, actually. Wait to see what he does. He's not even that fast. You can deal with him. See how you can actually counter. See? There you go. When he jumps upwards, you just wait for him to land, you punish him. If he tries the other move that kind of flies at you, just jump kick really fast. Jump and kick really fast. And I'll try to clone that a little bit so that you can see it right now. Next up we have Chun-Li, and let's see how Chun-Li deals with T-Hawk. Chun-Li has the best jumping in the game, out of the normal characters at least, out of the original cast, I mean. And you can use that to your advantage. Like this first round, I think I was trying to find out which buttons I assigned where. But when I actually do realize what I'm doing, he's gonna have it real bad. Now, see, the jump kicks of Chun-Li are criminally good. And if you get too close, the trick with Chun-Li is forget the fierce kicks. It's the medium kicks that do all the damage and create all the mayhem. I just wait for him, and every time I jump, he gets hurt, like real bad. And if you're really close and press the medium kick, he does this flip and hits him twice. It's really easy for you to actually daze your opponent like that. I think I've done on Super Street Fighter 2 a really nice playthrough of Chun-Li in the past, where I absolutely demolish on one credit just with medium kick the whole game with Chun-Li. She's that good. Like, she's top tier as far as I'm concerned, at least, versus the AI. She's top tier. Look at that. Yeah, I still wait for him to do his things. Nothing really much changes. The only thing that does change is this. Every time you get your chance to get back to a corner or be close to a corner, do that. He doesn't have an answer to that. Just wall jump. Let me show you that again in slow-mo. And now we have Vega, of all people, versus T-Hawk, and look at that reach. The moment he tries to get close, just pinch him with the claws. If he gets even closer, every time he gets close, remember that fierce low kick and the slide move really works for him to get away from your case. And also with Vega, you have to keep in mind that you can wait for him to try and land and grab him with the right timing. It's a little risky, in my opinion, but it's really worth it. See, he can do that. That's why maybe you shouldn't bother mostly with grapples and throw moves. Then you finish with your rolling move. If he has a little health, he can be confused, especially early on in the game. But yeah, like pinch, and low first kick. And if you get the chance, put some more hurt on him, like that. When he decides to do that move and jump, look at that. That's really punishing, actually. Vega doesn't reinvent the wheel here, but he does dominate. Let's be honest. I hate Vega. You all know me. At least I used to like him a lot as a kid, but I don't like that in particular. Let me show you. Let me back up a little bit and slow down something on Vega. And we will move on to Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. This is essentially the Japanese version, Super Street Fighter 2 X, the Grandmaster Challenge. We're using Ryu instead of Ken for this one. Every time he gets close, low fierce kick, keep him away with Hadoukens. Don't overdo it with Hadoukens. Don't try to spam the Hadoukens too much. The right blocking, then again I jump kick with a premature attack. That gets him. Here I got him with a super. To be fair, I was on the right side of the screen, which is the right side of the screen for me, for some weird reason. But again, he moves close. You block. Early jump kick. I didn't get him there. Didn't get him here either. He gets close. I counter with a low fierce kick. I didn't do the right move here. I wasn't fast enough. See, I almost get him. It's probably because it's a faster game. I don't play that good in this round, but I still get him, I think. Here, you just wait for him to do his move. You counter, fierce roundhouse. Again, I do my super. Fierce low kick, again. Fierce low kick. And I messed up lots of my jumps. Let's back up and see something here. And now we get on with Chun-Li, and this is the part I was mistaken before, that I don't really remember where have I assigned those buttons. See, I'm trying to fierce kick, and I don't want a fierce kick, I want the medium kick. I haven't really fully realized where is the medium kick at this point. By the time I do figure out the buttons, the damage is done. He's gonna wreck me here, look at that. He's gonna grapple me one more time too. Here, you have to stop him. You have to stop his advances. You have to stop him before he gets too close. He got too close, I got wrecked. And even though with Chun-Li we do get to turn this around, especially this round here will be a slog. It seems in the beginning I'm getting like the upper hand easily, but he does some serious damage. And this is what you have to do. Medium kick. I got too close for comfort. You didn't do that on Super Turbo. Now I realize, oh, I have to wall jump. He got me there with an anti-aerial. I kind of stopped him a little bit. It's very close. It's painfully close here. I jumped my way out of there. It's a very hard round. And I got really darn lucky in this one, because getting that close, I don't suggest you do that. Like sticking up to him and low kicking. The only reason why it worked is probably because that's early on in the game. I didn't have to wait too long. I mean, it's probably the first round, isn't it? Yeah. And still, he's really dangerous. So, same thing, wall jump. I think this round, he doesn't get any favors. I do get to work it out a lot better. Look at that. Wall jump, wall jump. He doesn't know what to do, especially when you use that stomp. He doesn't know what to do. Let's stop a little bit. Let's rewind and see that again. And let's take a look at that. Now here he's named Balrog. Obviously, there's a change of names. You don't really change your strategy. Poke, poke, poke with your claw. Don't let him get close. But this time be a little weary. Don't try to abuse your grapple moves too much. The rolling move, yeah, if you see him like that, like hanging in the back, chilling in the background, just attack. Super fast, super damaging. Nothing changes. Poke, poke, poke. If he gives you much space, do the rolling move. There's not really much that he can do. Like Vega, for all intents and purposes, I do get to grapple in there, but I don't suggest you do that in this version of the game. Look at that. Again, I got him with the same move. I don't even know he's super. Let's see that again. So, do you really think still that T-Hawk's AI is hard? Let me know down there in the comment section. And of course, you know, if you're still having trouble against this guy, just grab Vega and absolutely demolish him. Yeah, I know somebody will be very happy that I said that. But anyways, let me know down in the comment section. Give me more suggestions. Remember, I'm still learning as well as I play. I'm not a freaking pro. I'm not, you know, a grandmaster of everything. I do love Street Fighter, but still, even me at this age, I'm still learning more about this game, and I'm getting surprised every day by new things. So keep this in mind. If you like what you've seen and stayed that long into the video, again, press like and subscribe. It helps this channel grow. And as for me, sorry, I'll see you next time. Have a good one.